In the spring of 2022, we bought a remote wilderness island, sight unseen, on a lake in British Columbia. We drove across the country to pick up an old barge, and now we're building a homestead.
Okay, this is ugly. This is kind of what we thought might happen. Oh no.
It isn't always easy, but the rewards outweigh the trials.
We're super excited! Woo! He's gonna turn the lights on for the first time.
And this is really living.
Coming up on this episode.
Oh.
Hey,
What?
I need the job. I'm going to take a look and see what I have to do to make a path up to this bunker site. I'm going to have to cut through the forest a little bit here.
We just got off the lake just a few moments ago because we wanted to miss that. And there it is. The boat's okay. We're doing well. We just have a few errands that we have to run. So we'll have to stay overnight. And Ryan's just remembered to put the def in, thank goodness. We would have been in trouble, but here we go. Another trip, right, honey?
You betcha.
It's always fun to do these little trips into town.
You know, they're very, very special to me. And I don't know, I think that style might catch on. The double glasses with the special padding in the middle. Forgot you had it, eh?
Yeah. I mean, there's something in my way all the time, but it was comfortable because I have to.
It shows resourcefulness. And willing to do what it takes to get things done.
See?
Yeah.
Packet of ketchup from A&W.
That's pretty good, honey.
And there's the boat. It's all safe and sound.
The first order of business is to head over to the island and pick up the barge so we can move the truck back to the island. Doing so saves us the trouble of handling the cargo multiple times, and it also keeps the truck close, which we think is probably safer.
It's nice and dry.
You can make this goodbye.
You hear those crows?
Yeah. Okay, you be safe, huh?
Okay. I will. Oh my.
There's a bit of water in here.
Is there?
Yeah. Oh.
Bye.
One sec.
And he's off. Bye.
So while I take the boat and race to the island, Melody will make her way with the truck to the deepwater port and I'll meet her there a little later with the barge.
Oh.
Hey,
What?
I need the gas.
What?
Gas is in the back of the truck.
Uh-oh, you forgot the gas. Did you? Oh, no. No fuel at all. Oh no. And that was such a romantic takeaway. You started heading out all fast and it was all romantic looking, and then he just sputtered and realized he didn't have any gas. Oh dear, I'll have to get his gas.
I feel a little sheepish.
But you look so gallant leaving so quickly and
Hang on a sec.
exactly. Gaston. You're coming in slower than you left for some reason.
I'm just trying to be safe. Thank goodness I had a paddle. Hey honey, I'm back. Hey sweets. I won't this close?
I don't know.
Are you being too gentle with it? I can go farther with this. Got an airlock in the gas line.
Oh dear.
So, hopefully I can get that out.
Oh good. It worked. Hooked up to the fuel and it's working.
Want to just throw the line in, honey?
You okay?
There we go. All right. Think I can do it this time. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Okay, take two.
I'm just gonna go meet him.
Melody has been waiting for me here with the truck at the deepwater port. So we'll quickly load the truck onto the barge and head back over to the island. That's pretty funny. Do you ever wonder what goes through a dog's mind? Hopeful just jumped in the boat all on her own. truck does.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is always the sketchy part. Thankfully, a couple of caring subscribers took the time to send us ideas for a more reliable and permanent method of protecting the front air dam of the truck while climbing up those scratchy barge ramps.
Okay. Yeah, keep going. You're good.
These little log rounds seem to work for now, but they're not optimal.
Yeah, you're good.
As soon as I get a welder onto the island, I'll review those ideas again and take a crack at fabricating something better.
Hello, Holm. Hello. You're gonna get on the boat?
Come on!
Oh, we'll come. Oh, wow.
Well, the bow was stuck, but I did manage to wiggle it free.
That was a close one.
Yeah, beats having to take the truck off and load the barge. I'm going to take a look and see what I have to do to make a path up to this bunker site. I'm going to have to cut through the forest a little bit here. It's going to be some prep involved. I'm going to have to move these wires. Which is a pain. I've marked a couple of the trees that have to come down. So I think I'm going to go right through here. There's quite a bit of stuff here that has to be moved out of the way. It's going to take a few hours to do for sure. Will involve some chainsawing. Some material will be moved. Yeah, all this stuff will have to be moved. Thankfully I got pepper for that. And then the idea is to come up here at some point. So I did the top side stuff last week, and now I have to do the downside stuff. I wonder if I need to move to down those trees or not. Maybe I don't have to. Huh. Well, we'll take a look and we'll see. This area is going to see a lot of traffic, and I'll need to make some space so I can move around. So to do that, I'll first need to move the truck to a safer location. And so it begins. I'll have to cut up the deadfall into manageable chunks and then bring pepper in to haul it all away. So I thought I'd give you a high-level view of what we are planning to do here. The bunker will function as a mission control of sorts and house the power infrastructure for the entire island. The solar panels will first feed DC power to the batteries in the bunker. Then the inverters will convert that stored energy into AC power and send it out to 2 distribution boxes. One box will provide power for the small cabins, the greenhouse, the array shed, and the south dock. The second box will provide power for the main cabin, the east dock, and a future mill shed. This elevation of this mesa here is about 11 feet higher than down by the array shed. So I'm starting the access path from the top, and then I'll go around below and work my way back up to connect it together. Whoa, this little snag just settled on the back cut. I guess it wants to fall the other way. I have to pay more attention to the tree's center of gravity if I'm going to cut these trees successfully. Back down below, the first thing I need to do is move these electrical wires. The reason they're not buried yet is because they need to be run to the future electrical control bunker. So I'll temporarily move the wires and protect them so that Pepper doesn't crush them. I also plan on adding a sandy road bed so that I can keep working in the rain. Otherwise it would get way too muddy. Pepper sure makes this look easy, doesn't he?
Here, Dolly. Come here.
Come here. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. Well, I don't know if you can make this out, but I'm about 40% of the way done ish. I've got this big tree here to take down still, and a bunch of debris to clear out. I'm going to get in there with the chainsaw and cut it up into manageable pieces so I can yard it out of here. Oh man, Pepper is great. He sure saves me a ton of time and wear and tear on my body. When Pepper pulls root balls out of the soil, I like to drop them from height a couple of times to shake off as much excess dirt as I can. Cleaner roots on the burn pile are consumed way more efficiently. Melody really likes the idea of using these shavings to make fire starters. So what do you think? Should we start selling Bird Island fire starters? Let us know in the comments. It's hard to tell on camera here, but this is a pretty good climb up to the top. And now that the road is ostensibly cut in, I just have to start removing material and excavate for the bunker. It'll be set in below the top of this hill. The bunker will be sunk in 10 feet below this exact spot. It will be covered by 3 or 4 feet of earth, which should be plenty for growing food should we want to expand our garden over this way. The access to the bunker will be from below. I'm thinking this tree on the left here is a little close, and that'll make things a little tight in terms of maneuverability. So I'll have to take that one out, but it should be the last tree I need to remove for this project. Clearing this path through the forest took just 4 hours. Amazing! You might be wondering why we're creating an electrical control bunker anyways. Well, the reason is that all our power will be from the sun, and the energy will be stored in lithium ferrophosphate batteries. The thing about these batteries is that they cannot be charged in sub-freezing temperatures. They can discharge below 0 degrees Celsius, but they cannot be charged. Doing so will actually ruin them, and battery storage is the most expensive component of any solar power system. So since we plan on living here throughout the winters, and since it can get down to minus 40 degrees here, we need to be able to charge our batteries while preserving and protecting them. So to do this, we're placing them in a watertight room below the frost line where they should stay around 6 degrees Celsius all year round. I really like this tree pruner. It's very quiet and allows you to do surgical stump and root removal without throwing shrapnel everywhere like traditional stump grinders do. You might be saying, how does it get rid of the roots? Well, like this. It can cut up to 4 feet down below grade. It's an awesome addition to Pepper's Swiss Army type collection of tools.
If you're new here, this story didn't start today.
Head back to Season 1 and binge all of our playlists to see how this remote island homestead began.
Every chapter of the entire My Wild Home experience builds on the one before it.
So grab your favorite drink, catch up on our story, and we'll see you in the next one.